When you enter a casino or even visit the online websites, you can't help but to ask, how do these guys continue to do this? If you think about it logically, casinos shouldn't even be able to make money because a lot of people enter these buildings, lose a lot of money and leave. And a very low percentage of people actually win something. But if you think about it, in the end, they lose anyway. So when you think about it logically, nobody should enter these buildings. But most of the times, humans don't think logically. This is one of the most famous games in a casino, called the Roulette. On this wheel, there's 38 different numbers, 00, 0, and 1 to 36. Let's say you put $5 on the color red. If the ball lands on red, you double your money, so you got $5. Or if it lands on somewhere black, or 00 or 0, you lose your money. When you think of this wheel, you might think it's 50-50, but that's if you put money on different colors, not numbers. But it's not 50-50, because there's a 00 and 0, and your chances of winning is 47.4%. The zeros are designed in a way that at the end of the day, the casino is the real winner. And that means 52.6% of the time the casino wins, 47.4% you win. So every $100 that's played on this table, the casino at least makes $5.20. This is not something new, but we know in gambling, you're gonna be a loser. But even with that, casinos all around the world profit about $500 billion. This is with all the casinos in the world combined. And most of that money is in this city, Las Vegas. On the opposite end of a casino, there's insurance companies. Their gamble is reversed. So when you sign a contract with a company, the insurance company is the gambler and you're the casino. And that means the company says, give me $1,000 a year, and if anything that happens to you, I'll multiply that by 10. Even though they will pay up, but they're collecting the same amount of money by thousands and thousands of people. And if they have to pay some people off, there's a lot of cash flow that helps them with that. And the rest is profit. Like MetLife, the biggest insurance company in the world, made about $37 billion last year. But this giant company, with all the expenses, paid out about $36 billion. And in the middle, they profited $1 billion. That's profit, so you can't say they're gambling. In the end, they are the winners. They did a survey in the US which is very interesting. They asked 3,000 people, would you want a 100% chance to get $5 or 80% chance to get $6.25? 77% guaranteed themselves the $5. But 23% took the gamble. They said, I'll go for the bigger number. If you really calculate it, both of these have the same value, and that's either 80% of $6.25 or 100% of $5. In the end, the money you receive is gonna be the same. This survey shows us that people really love winning, and that is why they're willing to sacrifice the guaranteed $5 to maybe have a chance to get $6.25. This is kind of a disease that haunts us, and we really want to win. And that is why people go inside casinos. They want to win, but the system is designed against them, and in the end, they're guaranteed to lose. It's not like they tamper with the game. They designed the game like that. Just like we said, a quarter of people wanted to get the $6.25 and 3/4 wanted the $5. But they did another survey. Are you willing to take a guaranteed $5 bill or get a 25% chance to get $20? That $20 bill is really winking at me right now. They asked 5,000 people this question, and you might not believe it, but 50% of people took the gamble and they wanted a 25% chance to get $20. But another survey, the same thing that seduces you to keep playing. Are you willing to take a guaranteed $5 bill or have 0.5% of a chance to get $1,000? Which would you choose? Before you see the answer, please leave a comment on how much you think. Only 36% took the $5 guaranteed. 64% took the gamble. They want that 0.5% of chance, but they might get $1,000. That means humans don't want to leave an opportunity behind. And that means they're willing to give up that $5 to maybe, just maybe get that $1,000. And this is why people lose. Casinos get bigger and bigger and make more money. And the people that lose keep going back. Is there a customer better than this? Even though they lose, they keep coming back. In a way that it will turn into one of the worst addictions people have seen. And don't think that this addiction is any different from hard drugs like meth. Be sure that addictions like this are very similar and escaping them are extremely difficult. It's a huge psychological problem, even though they truly know they're losers, but they keep playing and tell themselves, I might win this time. It's kind of like people that are scared of flying, and the chances of a plane crashing are extremely low, but the people are still scared of it. You guys know the famous lottery tickets as well. That's another form of gambling. They sometimes pay $1 to maybe win millions of dollars. But the chances of winning is 1 in millions. This lottery has its own form of addiction. There are people in the US that buy lottery tickets daily, and they never win. But why are people like this? Psychologists believe that even though the human brain knows it's gonna lose, but it focuses on the end prize and the money they're gonna win. They never think about what they're losing, they only look at the prize. Banks for themselves have created their own type of gambling. Some banks say if you leave $2,000 in your savings account, in the year you will get 1% interest and basically get $20 added to your account. But some banks want to gamble. Instead of taking that $20 interest, give that to us, but you can enter a competition where you have a 0.4% chance in winning $5,000. Some people leave that $20 behind and take the gamble. They take millions of $20, but give out a few $5,000. The lottery is the easiest way of gambling, but it's only good for the lottery company. It's very easy to bring in money. They collect millions of dollars and they give a smaller percentage of that to the winner. And that means it's a very easy profit without problems. And that is why the US has set a law that lottery companies can only be ran by states and not private companies. And the profit goes to the state's budget. And that's kind of a positive, I guess, that the money goes to the state and not to a company. Just like we said, gambling basically means losing, but there's types of genius people that are very good at different games in the casino. And you could say they have a strong memory, especially in blackjack. When they play blackjack, they do a form of counting cards, and they basically realize what card has the chance of coming up next. And you could say that casinos hate these types of people. And there's instances where the casino security escorts the person outside and tells them to never come back here because this place is not for winners. You know this guy? His name is Dana White, the owner of the UFC, and he's a multi-millionaire. Even though he lives in Las Vegas, but he's not allowed in most of the Las Vegas casinos. One of his stories is that playing blackjack for 4 hours in Bellagio Casino, Las Vegas, he brought in $7 million. And you could say casinos work together, and when someone wins this big this easily, they let the other casinos know to not let him in anymore. And before he takes all your money, make sure you kick him out. Casino welcomes everybody, except for people that actually win. Unfortunately, nowadays, there's a lot of online gambling sites, different games, different money prizes, and you could say the internet had made the gambling addiction a lot bigger than it is. And that's in a way, people lose everything just to win. Please don't lose yourself gambling for these websites, because you only lose.